What is up, guys? Been asked to commentate over this from my good friend Ralph Jason. I want to say first of all a big sorry to him. I did promise him that I would get around to doing this a couple of months ago, but I've been very busy with a lot of stuff on my channel, a lot of stuff in my real life as well. Plus, I've been doing a lot of stuff on other channels, so I've had a lot of things to do. Plus, on top of that, yeah, a lot of problems here. On top of that, the file type was a bit dodgy and I couldn't quite work out what the heck I had to do. But anyway, all that's sorted now. Start this game, really good early push, pretty much what you need to do on cracked, push through the middle, especially if you're using an SMG class. He's using the MP5K. You do not want to keep yourself onto the right and left side of the map, especially on start where you know they're going to be spawning right in front of you, because you don't want to engage people and risk getting engaged in long sight lines with this weapon. An example here is he sees the guy, obviously a really long sight line. If this guy here had looked across, maybe having an assault rifle, maybe been a bit more aware, probably could have picked up an easy kill there on Ralph, but because obviously he knows he was looking the wrong way, same here again. This here is a really good example as well about picking your targets. You can see the guy's running away from him, and he knows he's going to be able to pick him off really easy, so picks a guy off right away in his sight line. Gets that, same again here, the guy doesn't have a clue where he is, picks him off straight away. Basically keeping the engagement on your terms. It's what you really do need to do when you're using a gun such as the MP5K. I mean, it's all well and good playing an assault rifle game when you're using the 74U, because it's such a good gun at long range and at distance, and it's very similar to the MP45 in Modern Warfare 2 in the fact that the damage drop off isn't that severe, so you can use it at burst fire at range and basically engage people at assault rifle distances. Whereas using the MP5K, it's pretty much an SMG at heart. It's what it is. It's a gun that's meant for close to medium range, and if you don't have the engagement on your terms, you're going to be basically at a disadvantage every single time you play. So there's a quick tip. Plus, another quick tip I've noticed from this video is the kill streaks he's using. Now obviously he's playing TDM, and I'm not going to spoil the final score, but there's 75 I think it is kills that you can get in TDM. I think it is anyway. Anyway, per team. Now you can go and risk having the big game. You can risk playing, I suppose, defensive. I mean, and go for the 8, 9, 11 massive kill streaks and get the huge game and finish the game really quick. But that won't get you consistent gameplays. And as you can see in this game here, he is running his ass off. He is rushing so much, and he's being smart with his kill streak selection. He's realised that his playstyle, he might not necessarily get the huge kill streaks every game. So he's using the UAV, which helps his team out. He's using the napalm, and he's using the standard chopper. Now this kill streak setup is very temperamental. Really good triple spray there. I don't know what the hell the other team were doing. They just stared at him while he just blasted them down in steady aim. But anyway, this kill streak setup can be very temperamental. Obviously, the chopper can be really easily Strela 3 down from the air. The napalm, depending on the map and depending on where you put it, you can get between. You can go so many times and have 0 kills, or you can go and get 5 man with it easily. It's one of those really temperamental things. And same with UAV. Ghost is so prominent in this game that you may have an opportunity where you'll use it and no one will appear on the radar. But it's one of those. It's just like the 8, 9, 11. It's high risk, high reward. But I suppose it isn't, because it's a bit of more lower risk, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that didn't really make much sense, but I suppose it makes sense what I'm trying to say in some way. But anyway, yeah, this gameplay here is such of a high quality. I've watched it through a few times, and the one thing I did notice as well is he's playing on a very high sensitivity. I'd imagine around about 6 or 7-ish. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Ralph. But it's all about playing on a sensitivity you're comfortable with, and obviously he must have played a lot of the Call of Duty series before, and he's very comfortable with playing on such a high sensitivity. I myself can only really handle a 4, if anything higher. Even through sniping I seem to struggle. But yeah, the gameplay is pretty much coming to an end now. There's only 2 kills left, and I think he pretty much clears them up there with the double spray. That is 34 on 1, guys. Very good gameplay here. More to come from him very soon. That's it, guys. Speak to you later.